gonna do an amazing job.
A shocking headline flashes across the screen. Graham Wardle spotted in new Heartland Season 20 trailer. The music drops. The screen darkens. And in that moment, every Heartland fan wonders the same thing: could Ty Borden truly be returning? This is the kind of news that stops you in your tracks. The kind that makes you rewind, pause, zoom in, and question everything you thought you knew about the show. The rumor started with a 10-second clip that appeared online late last night. No one knows where it came from. No official account shared it. No network confirmed it. Yet the entire Heartland community is buzzing like never before. The clip feels raw, unpolished, almost like someone filmed it from inside a studio or while a scene was being tested. There's no dialogue at first, just the sound of wind blowing across the ranch fields, the kind of sound that instantly pulls you into the world of Heartland. Then, as the camera moves past the familiar barn and the golden Alberta sky, viewers notice something unusual. A shadow, a shape, a figure standing near the fence line. At first, people thought it was just a background actor or a ranch hand. But then the clip slows, the image sharpens, and a wave of shock spreads across fan pages. The figure looks strikingly similar to Graham Wardle, his posture, his stance. Even the way the figure stands with one hand resting on the fence, it mirrors Ty Borden in his early seasons. Within minutes, social media exploded. Fans began posting comparisons, screenshots, side-by-side images from past episodes. Many claim the silhouette in the trailer is identical to Ty's final ranch scene. And just like that, the rumor turned into a storm. Is Graham Wardle coming back? Is Season 20 bringing Ty home? Is this the twist Heartland has been hiding? What makes this moment even more intense is the timing. Season 20 has been one of the most secretive productions in Heartland history. Cast members have been unusually quiet. Behind-the-scenes photos have been limited. Even Amber Marshall, who normally shares updates with fans, has only posted vague images of the ranch and horses. Nothing more, nothing less. It's as if everyone in the production team has been told to stay silent about something big, something game-changing, something like the possible return of Ty Borden. To make things even more mysterious, the footage includes a faint voiceover that sounds unbelievably familiar. It's soft, low, emotional, almost like a whisper carried by the wind. Fans slowed it down and enhanced it, and many swear it's Graham Wardle's voice saying just one sentence: "Some stories never end." A chilling line. A line that doesn't confirm anything but doesn't deny it either. It's the kind of line that could mean a flashback, a dream, an alternate timeline, or even a full character comeback. And because the clip ends right after that whisper, the mystery only grows. The Heartland fandom has been searching for answers piece by piece, breaking down every frame. Some fans believe the trailer is real and leaked from the editing room. Others think it's a clever marketing move to bring attention to the new season. But the most emotional reaction comes from those who still haven't accepted Ty's departure. For them, even the idea of Graham Wardle returning, whether for one scene or one moment, feels like hope. A hope they thought they had lost years ago. And now, with this clip making waves across the internet, everyone is left wondering the same thing. Is Heartland preparing for its biggest twist since the show began? The silence from the cast and producers only adds fuel to the fire. No confirmations, no denials, just quiet. And that shadow standing by the fence for years. Heartland felt like a world where one thing always stayed the same: Amy and Ty standing side by side, facing every challenge the ranch threw at them. Their bond wasn't just part of the story. It was the emotional backbone of the entire series. So when Graham Wardle chose to leave the show after 13 seasons, it didn't just change the plot. It changed the hearts of millions of fans. His exit wasn't written as a simple goodbye. It was written as a tragedy that shocked almost everyone. Ty Borden, the man who survived years of hardship and danger, the man who built a family with Amy, suddenly gone. The decision felt like a storm that came without warning. When Season 14 finally aired, the grief in the storyline felt painfully real. Amy struggling to move forward. Lyndy growing up without her father, Jack trying to hold the family together while hiding his own heartbreak. Every character carried a different piece of the loss. And behind the scenes, fans were confused, angry, emotional, and heartbroken all at once. Some understood that Graham wanted to explore a new path in his life. Others wished he had stayed a little longer. But no matter how viewers felt, one thing was clear: Ty's absence left a space that no new character, no new storyline could fully replace. The emotional weight of that departure shaped Heartland in unexpected ways. Every season after that felt like a story about healing, resilience, and learning how to rebuild a life after a deep loss. Amy's journey became quieter, more personal. Her smiles carried a softness mixed with sadness. Even the ranch seemed different, almost as if the land itself felt Ty missing. Fans noticed small details: Amy riding alone, the empty chair at the barn, the moments when characters paused as if remembering someone who should have been there. Heartland continued to grow, but that missing presence always lingered in the background. Yet, as time passed, so did questions. Fans began asking if Ty's story was truly finished or if the writers had left a door slightly open. Heartland's history is filled with flashbacks, dream sequences, and emotional returns. So many wondered, could Ty appear again somehow? Even Graham Wardle himself hinted in interviews that his decision wasn't easy, and that he cared deeply about the show and its fans. He spoke about growth, change, and personal transformation, but he never completely shut the door on Heartland. He talked about new chapters, life seasons, and unexpected paths. His words were gentle but mysterious, leaving fans with more hope than answers. Because of that, the idea of Ty returning even for a moment became one of the most powerful dreams in the Heartland fandom. People created theories that stretched from realistic to unbelievable. Some imagined Ty appearing in a flashback during a key emotional scene. Others believed he might reappear in visions or memories to guide Amy. Then there were fans who believed the show was saving a major twist for a milestone season. And now, with the arrival of season 20, that theory feels more alive than ever. Heartland has always been a show about family, faith, second chances, and the unexpected turns life can take. So the question becomes, was Ty's story ever truly closed? Or was it simply paused? That mysterious clip from the alleged season 20 trailer has reopened wounds and reignited hope. Fans who once accepted Ty's fate are now wondering if the writers planned something deeper all along. After all, great dramas often revisit their most emotional stories when the right moment arrives. The possibility of Graham Wardle returning feels like a spark that's bringing the entire fandom back to life. People are sharing memories of Ty's best moments, rewatching old scenes, and imagining how his presence even for a single episode could change everything. Whether it's a flashback that reveals a hidden chapter, a dream that carries a message, or something even bigger, the truth is simple: Ty Borden was never just another character. He was the soul of Heartland. And now, with season 20 on the horizon, fans are asking the question they never thought they would dare to ask again: could Ty finally be coming home? The uproar truly began the moment fans started slowing down the leaked footage frame by frame. At first glance, it looked like nothing more than a wide establishing shot of the ranch golden grass swaying in the wind, horses grazing peacefully, the familiar red barn standing proudly in the distance. But then the camera drifted to the left, and everything changed. What should have been an empty corner of the fence line suddenly revealed a figure not clear, not detailed, but unmistakably shaped like someone fans had not seen in years, and that's when the theories exploded. Every Heartland fan group, every comment thread, every forum became a detective board overnight. People zoomed in, brightened shadows, compared outlines with old seasons. They found similarities in the shoulders, the way the boots were planted in the soil, even the angle of the head. The image wasn't sharp enough to reveal a face, but that almost made it more intense. It left room for possibility. And in that possibility, fans found the biggest shock of the decade. The figure looks like Ty Borden. Then came the audio. A 6-second slice of sound that changed everything. The wind, the horses, the quiet hum of ranch life, and then, almost buried beneath it, a soft voice. A man's voice, calm, familiar, deep in a way that echoes memories. Many fans described it as the exact tone Graham Wardle used during Ty's calmest, most emotional scenes. The voice doesn't say a lot, but the words have become a wildfire online. "You didn't think I was gone forever, did you?" Whether the clip is real or edited, whether the voice is Graham's or artificial, people can't deny one thing: it sounds shockingly believable. And because the production team hasn't stepped forward to correct or clarify the situation, the suspense keeps building. Silence can be more powerful than confirmation, especially when fans already feel the emotional pull, but it isn't just audio and shadows fueling the rumor. The alleged trailer includes one more detail, a moment that has been replayed thousands of times. It's a shot of Amy standing by a horse, her expression unusually emotional. She isn't crying, but her eyes are wide, almost stunned. The kind of look someone gives when faced with something unexpected, something impossible. Behind her, the camera blurs, but fans swear the silhouette stands just a few feet away. They say her expression isn't random, it's a reaction. A reaction to a presence she never thought she'd see again. Some fans argue this must be a dream sequence. Others say it could be a flashback tied to a new storyline. But the most hopeful theory is the one that's gotten the most attention. Ty may never have been fully written out. Some believe the writers prepared years in advance for a possible return. They point out that Heartland often leaves emotional threads hanging, clues that only make sense much later. Could Ty's story have been open-ended on purpose? Could his return be the twist the producers kept locked away until the right moment? What makes these theories even stronger is the unusual behavior from the cast. Amber Marshall has posted cryptic messages, hinting that season 20 is full of surprises and a season that longtime fans will never forget. Sean Johnston mentioned in an interview that the new chapters would bring things full circle. None of these comments directly mention Ty, but fans believe they point to something big, something meaningful, something connected to the heart of the series, adding to the mystery. Several background actors were seen filming with a male performer whose identity was kept unusually private. No behind-the-scenes photos leaked. No cast lists were posted. Everything was kept under wraps, which is rare for Heartland's normally open filming culture. Fans who visited the set reported security being tighter than usual, with certain areas blocked off. These strange precautions have only intensified speculation, but the most striking detail might be the tone of the trailer itself. Heartland trailers usually focus on family drama, ranch life, and challenges that test the characters. Yet this leaked trailer has a different feel, calmer, more emotional, almost spiritual. It seems to build toward something powerful, as if preparing viewers for a moment that could change everything. A return, a reunion, a story revived. Still, the biggest question remains, is the silhouette actually Graham Wardle, or is it all just perfect timing mixed with fan hope? The trailer doesn't show a face. The voice is faint. The reactions are subtle. But sometimes subtlety is what makes a reveal unforgettable. The Heartland fandom is now in a state of suspense unlike anything the show has seen in 20 years. Theories clash. Hopes rise. Doubts grow. But one truth stands tall: this trailer, whether real or leaked or intentionally mysterious, has brought Ty Borden back into the center of the conversation. And for many fans, that alone feels like a miracle. The only thing left to uncover now is the truth. What does season 20 really have planned? If the leaked trailer is real, and if the silhouette truly belongs to Graham Wardle, then season 20 of Heartland may be heading toward the most emotional chapter in its entire history. Heartland has always thrived on storytelling that grows from love, family, and healing. But the possibility of Ty Borden returning, even for a short moment, shifts the entire emotional landscape. It transforms the season from a simple continuation into something deeper, something fans have silently wished for but never expected to see again. Imagine what this means for Amy. Her journey since Ty's passing has been one of the slowest, hardest roads the show has ever explored. She learned how to breathe again, how to smile again, how to raise her daughter with strength even when her heart felt empty. Every season after Ty's death has shown her rebuilding piece by piece. But fans always sensed a quiet shadow behind her eyes, a shadow of grief that never fully left. Season 20 could be the moment when that long, painful story finds closure. Not by erasing what happened, but by giving Amy one last moment of connection. A moment that could help her finally let go, or rediscover something she thought she had lost forever. For Lyndy, the impact could be even greater. She carries the legacy of a father she never truly got to know. Her character often asks questions Ty would have answered. She trains horses with a spark that reminds everyone of him. If this season includes a vision, a memory, or even a spiritual encounter, it could give Lyndy something she has never had, a chance to feel her father's presence in a real and unmistakable way. It wouldn't need to be long. Even one scene could shape her future. But this potential return doesn't just affect Amy and Lyndy, it affects the whole Heartland family. Jack, with his quiet wisdom and love for Ty, may finally get the closure his character has needed for years. Tim, who always saw Ty as a son even through their difficult past, may gain a scene that heals old wounds. Even Georgie, Lou, and the rest of the family could experience a moment that acknowledges how much Ty meant to them and to the ranch as a whole, and beyond the characters, there's something bigger at play: the fans themselves. For more than a decade, they watched Ty grow from a troubled boy into the heart of the ranch, a devoted husband and a loving father. His journey became the emotional anchor of Heartland. When he left, many fans felt something break inside the show, something that couldn't be repaired. The series moved forward, but part of its spirit felt quieter. Season 20 might offer fans a chance to reconnect with the magic Heartland once had. Not because the past is coming back to replace the present, but because the story is giving space to honor what made it special in the first place. Of course, there's another possibility, one that fans are debating with equal intensity. What if the trailer is not hinting at Ty's physical return, but instead setting up a storyline where Amy confronts memories she has tucked away for too long? What if the writers are using this mysterious silhouette as a symbol, a way to guide Amy through a turning point in her life? Heartland has often explored emotional depth through dreams, visions, and powerful memories. A scene like that could be just as meaningful as a real appearance. It could help Amy finally step into a new future without the weight she has carried since season 14. But the most daring theory, the one that some fans whisper about but hesitate to believe, is this: what if Ty's death wasn't the end? What if the writers left a hidden door open, a storyline everyone overlooked, something that could explain his return in a way that reshapes the entire arc of the show? Heartland has never done something that dramatic before, but it has surprised fans countless times with heartfelt twists. Season 20 marks 2 decades of the series, a milestone that deserves something unforgettable. Bringing Ty back even in a limited or unexpected way would be the kind of moment that leaves fans frozen, speechless, emotional, and grateful. The silence from the cast and producers speaks louder than any official announcement could. They know the weight Ty carries. They understand the impact of a moment like this, and if they are choosing to keep it hidden until the premiere, it might be because the reveal is meant to be felt, not spoiled. As season 20 approaches, one thing is certain: Heartland is building towards something powerful, something meaningful, something that honors the past while shaping the future. Whether Ty returns as a memory, a voice, a vision, or a living presence, his impact on the season will be undeniable. And when the moment finally arrives, whatever form it takes, fans around the world will hold their breath, just like they did in that first leaked frame of the trailer, because this isn't just another storyline. This is the heart of Heartland, finding its way home again.